Okay, we are back on Produce YouTube channel and we are with...
Aspetta un attimo. Oh, la studari!
And here we are with Angelo Truscello, who just went undefeated on the win Zoro tournament.
Win Zoro tournament.
Okay, so tell us something about your Swiss and your tournament.
Okay, so I played Black Yellow Luffy. At the beginning, I was thinking about playing Lucci or Black Yellow Luffy, but I didn't want to lose to this deck with Lucci, so I switched it to the hated deck, the deck that I hate the most. So and it worked pretty well because I faced the 4 Luccis in Swiss and 2 in top cut, so
walk in the park.
Yeah. For the list, I'm playing 4 Garp.
Okay.
Standard. For Bond.
Why for Bond?
I think this is mandatory because the deck has a knife ceiling, and I think if you play it correctly, you can win every single game. So I just want to draw the good cards of the deck with consistency. So I play this card for that reason.
Okay, so full consistency.
At 4 copies, yeah, full consistency. Because the cards of the deck are so good, so you just want to see them
as much as possible. All right.
Then I played 4 Flampe, 4 Yori. These are staples.
Okay.
And then 2 Makinos. I think having 10 2K counters is better than just 8, because sometimes, especially if the opponent knows that you play just 8 2K counters, can go with swings like 10K or even 12K sometimes. And also it's pretty good in some matchups because you can awaken earlier and you can put more pressure on the board. So I think it's a good card.
Okay, so in this deck the counters are also activators. So.
Yeah, also you lose only if you don't see the activators in some matchups. And with 2 more copies of activators, you just can lose if you play the deck correctly. Then I played 4 Luffys and 4 Sabos. I think this deck doesn't need the ace anymore. Sabo and Luffy just do everything. Then for big bodies, I played 4 Luffy from the past, 4 Sabos, 4 Luffy from the future, and 2 KO Sabo. This card is especially good versus Bonnie because you can KO Cavendish and Curve when they play it on 5 dons, and also you can KO Zoro with the Kuzan, so you just play Kuzan with Moria at 8 dons or in other spots. And then if they play Zoro, you just play Sabo and you win the game on the spot. And also it's a good card because you can trash your life, and sometimes you need to trash the life to activate this Luffy or other stuff, and so I think it's pretty good.
So you think that this Sabo is a staple now?
Not a staple, but a good card for sure. Then I played the best card of the game for Gego Moria.
The best Moria of the game, actually. Moria into Sabo, into Luffy is broken.
Exactly. Then 4 Kuzans. This card was the MVP of the day for me. Because when you play Kuzan, the opponent has to remove it, because otherwise you can play Sabo the turn after. So they spend a lot of resources to remove it, and you just go +0 to play it because it replaces itself. So it's so good. And when it sticks on board, it like auto win. Especially in versus Bonnie, versus Lucci, when you have Kuzan and he has to play Moria, you can KO his Moria with Kuzan and Egged Luffy. Just too good. And then two Ice Ages. I think this card is good. I think just for the 9-cost Zoro or other stuff like it's Rush, Isho, or Moria. I think 2 is enough. This deck doesn't need this card. It's just a safe card to have in the deck if you are in trouble with some card like 9-cost Zoro. So it worked pretty well. I think
you're gonna resolve only 1 per game if you.
Yeah. You don't need more than 2 in the deck because you just have to draw 1.
And this deck cycles a lot. So.
Yeah, you'll see 1 in a game. That's it. I faced the 4 Lucis in Swiss, 1 Nami and 1 Katakuri, and I won all the games. I went 6-0. And then in Top Cut, I won all the games 2-0 in Top 8. We played Top 8, and I faced the 2 Lucis and 1 Nami.
Okay, so the deck was undefeated.
Yeah, the deck worked. So it was just perfect.
Another
the best leader for sure.
Okay, so
thank
any
you guys.
shout out?
I want to shout out my girlfriend, my team producer, especially Danilo, Ciccio Mangio, Salo Viscuso, Peppe Fosso, Giorgio, e poi tutti i ragazzi, Lollo, il professore, minchia, meno male, soprattutto il professore che è il best capo di questo mazzo, che lui mi ha insegnato tutto quello che c'è da sapere su questo mazzo me l'ha insegnato lui, e poi tutti i ragazzi Tetra, Bubo, Nigel, tutti i ragazzi del gruppo e niente.
Ok, so alla prossima.
Alla prossima.
Ciao ciao.